Hello, everybody. Just had a little bit of time, and I thought, come play some more Splatoon. I guess I'm hopelessly addicted. But yeah, short little stream had 45 minutes or so. Uh, it's 10 games of Splatoon to lose. Why not go straight? Let's start with some weed. Give my dogs a treat to see if I can't keep them quiet. Go shoot some ink. Welcome back, Tony. Good to see you again, man. Thanks for hanging out with us again, Tony. Tom, welcome back, Tom. Good to see you again, man. Hope you are well. And let's switch over to the Splatoon game and get some games going here. And as I said, not going to be on for a long time this evening, but had some time to kill. But let's do this. So, fingers crossed here. We had much better luck earlier today than we had last week. But it wasn't really possible to perform any worse. So, I'm not sure that says a whole lot. The color of my alma mater. Sniper. Sucks about your radar, man. Grab tank! It's a tank made out of crap. Or a tank that is a crab. Not made out of crab. I was gonna say it's a tank with crabs, but that's just, Woo! That was none of my skill. That was, that guy just messed up. I deserve to lose that one. I've got my special. Nobody zooped. Oh, they're all dead. That's nice. It seems like these poor guys might be getting skunked. Oh, spoke too soon. Look at all that delicious paint we have on our side to still get. I don't need to go mix it up. Get all these blank surfaces here. Murick, welcome, Murick. Thanks for hanging out with us on Twitch. He said, your beard is life. Well, thanks so much. It is substantially less beard than I normally have, but I'm glad that you find it so utterly affirming. And thanks for hanging out with us. Beard is life. That is certainly one definition of life, and maybe the most satisfying one of all. All of the others leave something to be desired. So might as well just define it at my beard. Let's hope we get this filled up quick enough here. Oh, big money, big money, big money. Yes. New dots. Whoops. I'm holding my volcano bag up right now. Well, guys, let's go 2 for 2. Murik, and I hope I'm saying that correct, says this game is more competitive than ever. I rage a lot in ranked. Ooh, man, I've not played any ranked, so as maybe to not rage. But I've also lost my mouth. Found it, thank God. Sorry, team. Speaking of raging, my teammates should be raging if they know I was letting them down like that. Well, somebody really let us all down there. Mirror, Rick. Well, thanks, Mirror. I appreciate that. Always glad to say it the way it's supposed to be said. Mirik, is this your first Splatoon, or were you a Splatoon 2er, or even the rare Splatoon 1er as well? Alright, come on, Nintendo matchmaking. I think. Oh, few maps are there? I feel like I've really seen less than 5. And the rotation does not seem to be rotating fresh ones in. Boy, I need to get up there. But I could just be on at the wrong times. Need to mix it up with those kids. It's scary over there. Shit. Nuts, is what he said to himself. And also just saying his own name. Nintendo's very permissive in the names they allow you to choose. I'm always going to be appreciative that I can be part of it. Mirik says he's been back since the inception, since the Wii U days. Splatoon 1. I'm only a Splatoon 2 kid, Mirik. Started with Splatoon 2 on the Switch. Holy shit, that was insane. Massive props to you, however you say your name. You gunned me down in midair, falling down. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, so I'm only been playing since Splatoon 2 and have never been good at Splatoon, any of them. 2, 3, and let's just go ahead and say 1 as well, even though I have never played it. I'm also curious if the servers are still up for Splatoon 1. there any servers up for any Wii U game? Keep killing the nuts. Nuts. This game is not going great. Well, we've got 30 seconds to turn it around. NBD. Or nuts. That's the bastard that just bitch slapped me down there. Oh, this has been a nice little push here at the end. Merrick says he would smoke weed, but I do take CBD. Have you ever had CBD? Yes, I have. A wonderful molecule on its own right. I like the more psychoactive effects of THC, which is usually why I stick with THC-rich stuff. But the many reported benefits of CBD as pain reliever and anxiety reducer help tons and tons of people. And I'm so glad to hear it. You take it, and I hope it serves you well. Curious, Mirik, and please understand, absolutely no judgment, just out of total curiosity. What reason do you not have for not smoking weed? Do you live in a state where it is hard to come by? Do you not like the effects of THC? Anything in particular? To yell at my dogs for oh, dang, that guy signs his name in a cool way. Merrick says that THC makes him overthink and overanalyze. Ah, I understand what you mean, or I think at least I understand what you mean, and maybe even experience a little bit of that. However, I think those are part of the things that I'm chasing with weed is that ability to make things so much more interesting and help you look at things from different ways and different perspectives, and or as you so more succinctly put it, just make you overthink and overanalyze. But I tend to enjoy all that dumb junk, but it certainly can make you do that. Curious, I've never tried it myself, Merrick, but I've got a lot of people here who swear by Delta 8, and they describe it as kind of diet weed, sort of a kind of the in-between between CBD and THC. Also in a very, legally gray area, Delta 8. I mean, more legal than Delta 9 in most places, but it's usually attainable. I'm curious if you've ever tried it. I have not myself, but I know a lot of people who do like it, even if they have regular good old Delta 9 THC. Sorry, Zenith. We were ride or die there for a while. Or something. I guess we were just in the same page. I've always wanted to talk in a fast and furious way, so. Uggers. Ooh. No bueno. You got this. We'll turn this right around. No problem. No big deal at all. Well, it would have helped that I hit somebody with that, but still we got 45 seconds. We got this. Nothing to panic about. Dang, that was a sick thing. See what I tell you guys. Nothing to worry about. Well, I won't assume that's any kind of an omen or make any larger proclamations about our chances after that. No, sirree. Because our chances are 100%. We're boned. Dead's back. Welcome back, Dead. Albert, good to see you. Tony says that he'd be down to try Delta 8. Have you seen it anywhere? By the way, Tony, it's usually available at all the places that you would find substances that you can find at smoke shops. You can probably find it at like some convenience stores, stations. But I see it around here all over the place, and I saw it all over the place in East Tennessee, at least when I was there a year ago or so. All kinds of shops selling it, and that is a very much legal state. So I'm curious if you ever do. Merrick says that THC allowed people to see for who they really are. I can see past the perception they want me to believe. Interesting. So you think that's THC gives the ability to decode people better or understand their motives more truly or fully. Is that what I'm getting from you, Merrick? Which, if so, that's a neat trick. I definitely don't think it makes me more likely to understand somebody's true intentions, but man, I would love that if that were the case for me. Dead, by the way, says that he loves getting high, but it makes him have scary thoughts that don't go away about his uncle. Ah. Well, Dead, I feel like we have this conversation pretty frequently. I don't know how much they're just thoughts, my friend. You know, maybe this is a conversation to have with the authorities or Liam Neeson in Taken type or something. Almost killed myself again. Guys, we're gonna have to start praying to Ethan again, our Lord and Savior. I stopped talking about Ethan. I stopped believing in him. Look what's happening here. Shirt. Look what happens. I mention Ethan once. He blesses us with a wipeout. God is great. I'll never fail you, Ethan. I'm your most holy disciple on earth. Ethan! My lord! We got this. Oh, our team is just camping these poor kids. This can't feel nice. I mean, I'm not going to stop, but I do want to recognize it doesn't feel pretty good. I've certainly been there. Kyle McKenzie says, is this Splatoon 2 or 3? Well, this is Splatoon 3, and welcome, Kyle McKenzie. We're getting the hang of it here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Gravel, welcome back. Good to see you. Tony says, haven't really been looking, but I think you can get it online. Just stick to Delta 9. I'm sure you can find Delta 8 online. Plenty of places. Looks like Seasick is starting to castigate his poor nephew, which, again, I don't think that we were always dreaming here. Tom says he's done Delta 8 many times. Thank you, by the way, for the comment, Tom. He says the vapes are harsh and edibles are about 80 to 90% of Delta 9, although it makes him way thirstier. Ah, makes the cotton all worse. Interesting. Well, thank you for the comment, Tom. I always appreciate the input. I'm going to be a little late. My bag is just now inflating. And want to reiterate again, guys, for anybody just hanging out, going to be a shorter stream. Just had a little bit of time to hang out, like 45 minutes or so. But wanted to hang out as much as I can. So if I leave abruptly, my total bad. Can't let that volcano bag totally go off the rails. Sorry, team. Well, I don't know this map. Oh, wait, no, that's not true. I do think I will. Tabe says that he would not trust Delta 8 flour, as he suggests that it is just CBD with a Delta 8 spray of some kind of oral spray on top, which that may very well be true. I don't keep up with the market well enough, but I wouldn't be surprised to find some hijinks in there. A lightly regulated drug market. I mean, our highly regulated and medium regulated drug markets are fraught with all kinds of fraud, including things that you would think are safe, like generic drugs. Things with very generic compounds in them are often outsourced to wild factories in India and don't often have any of the molecule that's advertised in it. So if, generic Tylenol can't be trusted, I'm not sure how much you could trust something that says it's a drug as it's advertised. I've been having a real poo-poo game. It's like the more weed I do, the worse I get. We live in a world with a shocking amount of fraud. I mean, just a crazy amount of fraud, and especially with a world where it seems like we have so many organizations that are designed to catch and stop fraud. Even still, just a shocking amount of our economy is based in some measure on something fraudulent. So much labeling fraud, dietary fraud. I think for example, just to refer as an example of what I'm talking about in a world of which we live in fraud, I heard that I think it's something like over 70% of all avocado oil in the United States is either not avocado oil at all, something totally different, like low grade olive oil, some kind of vegetable oil, or is totally rancid. Um, but that's just one random example. There's so much of that in the food industry, especially in seafood. Almost certainly no fish that you buy at a restaurant is really going to be whatever it says is on the menu, because the restaurant is very unlikely sure, unless you're at a very high-end place, that they know what they're selling for sure. A shocking amount of fish piracy and counterfeiting out there. Andrew says that, welcome, Andrew says that sometimes weed can have a opposite effect if you push it past the sweet spot. That is certainly true for a lot of people, that if you, and that's true, I mean, very much a everything in moderation type scenario with weed too. All of its purported benefits can go out the window if you do too much at once, especially in the realms of things like anti-anxiety or whatever. Weed can make you very anxious, many people very anxious if they do a lot of it. Okay, at least I haven't died yet. I'm breaking my... I don't need to find anybody. I just need to paint my corners. Hey guys, I'm cool. I'm sure. See, dog, I wasn't trying to fuck with you. I was just trying to paint. It didn't have to come to that. God, here we go. Why am I chasing people? Don't chase. Just paint. Follow my own advice. Ooh, Kyle, I'll get to your question after this game. I'll take a brief break, read through some chat, and do a dab for everybody out there. And before we play our final couple of games, maybe we'll pull this one out before that happens. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh, we can be best friends though. I need to, when being chased by people, figure out a better strategy than just continue to run and hope that the outcome will change. The strategy doesn't seem to be winning, but, well, sometimes just randomly painting shit does. Hell yeah. I stand corrected. My strategy is the best. Just paint random. Well, thank you so much, Andrew. I appreciate that kind word there. All right. Well, we did end up pulling through. Look at that. Okay, let's take a quick break, grab ourselves a dab, and answer Kyle's great question, which is my sister-in-law is a grower in Canada. She and my brother have been encouraging me to expand my soap business into THC soaps. Do you think I should buy an Ardent or a Levo 2? I think that's how you say it. And I think my very easy advice would be if you're gonna do like small scale stuff like that, where something like that would make sense, get whatever the jumbo ardent is. You're probably going to just be needing to decarb a lot of flour still. And I don't think like the Levo 2 is probably gonna have enough capacity to make it worth it to use it to like infuse fats for your soaps or something. You're probably going to need another method still, depending on, again, if you're going to do any kind of quantity of soap. So I would do the big ardent if you're looking for just decarbing kind of stuff. Anyways, let's do a dab. Oh, switch the camera over. You guys can see some of these annoying dogs. At least one. Cool. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Stab's going to be for you. And as I unfortunately promised earlier, it's going to be a shorter stream. So we're going to do this and then we're going to play till we lose. Which, sometimes takes many, many hours before we get there. So let's hope. Anyways, here we go. Nope, I lied. Didn't have my mini yet. So it's going to take just another second. Kate, welcome, Kate. Kate says, hello, I'm relatively new to cannabis, and I want to thank you for your reviews. They have helped me a lot to decide which brands are more reliable, especially for edibles. Well, thank you so much, Kate. That's incredibly generous of you to say and kind to say. So I really appreciate it. I'm glad they help in some small measure. And thanks for hanging out with us here. We've got about 500 degrees to go before we share this dab with you as well. Well, thanks, Andrew. Again, so kind, everybody out there. My pleasure, Kyle. Happy to dab with you. Almost there. Forgot to turn the mini nail on to start. It heats up fast. We're just burning through those Fahrenheits. None of this Celsius stuff. Halfway there. I will definitely be back streaming more this week. Hope to see some of you new faces with us later this week when we stream some more. And we are really, truly just about there. I'm going to do this. I'm going to ride my dogs one more time. Hopefully we don't lose our dab. Truly, truly 9 and 3. What divisor is that going to be? 9 and 9/10 there. 9 and 9/99 there. Let's just call that good enough. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We're going to continue to play some Splatoon. Been a blast hanging out with you. Here we go. It's a big one. Wow. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you, Andrew. That's so super, super kind. Here we go, guys. At least one more game of Splatoon. Andrew, wow, thanks, man. Very incredibly generous of you. We're rocking the green ink. It's a great sign for inevitable victory. Battle time. And I 100% lied to you guys. This, unfortunately, will be my last game, whether we win or not. I mean, even after we win. But, my apologies. I owe you another one in the future for sure. Let's still end on a victory. Killed by a guy named Gappy. Embarrassing. At least there's a lot of easy basing to get over here. Well, kind of beefed that, but... No! Shirt! I'm coming, foul. Tech me. You're the real hero. Oh, dang. Well, at least our team's pretty good. Helping my ass out. You know what? If I would have just assumed that I was going to lose, I wouldn't have had to reveal to you guys that I lied to you about the fact that I was going to be leaving after this game no matter what. I could have just been noble and been like, oh no, I lost, I gotta go. But instead, I outed myself for no reason. Unless this is the moment where we all rally and things change and we all come together as a team in the last 45 seconds, change everything, and this eventually gets turned into a inspirational movie about this one random ass game of Splatoon. Because it's going to take that level of miracle to get this turned around. Made for TV levels of miracle. Oh my god. Oh, we didn't do it. But we came close. So it could be like one of those movies where the team doesn't win in the end. But then that's kind of like the point. Like a Friday Night Lights, the movie, not the show, where they don't win the state or whatever it is. I don't know sports balls, but they don't win the state at the end. But then that's kind of like the point. Which is what the point of this game was. We thought we were going to turn it around, but we didn't. So we learned a different lesson, which is humility or something. I don't know. It's been wonderful hanging out with everybody. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate hanging out. We'll see you